everybody, welcome back to King T Gaming. I'm so excited because I did it. I got 9 wins on the Epic Challenge. And now this challenge, it was a lot of fun, I thought. I really wish that there would have been only Epic cards, but not this time, maybe in the future. Now, the deck that I use is a deck that I've just hit my highest trophies on my account. And here it is. It's the Pekka Executioner Loon NATO deck, and then the rest of the cards are supporting cards, but this deck is awesome. You can do some really great combinations and just some brutal pushes. The Pekka and the Executioner, they're both extremely defensive, but then they can turn it right around into an offensive push. And then the Tornado is just able to completely change the game. It's an extremely versatile spell. And then the Loon can just be added on top whenever you've gotten a huge elixir advantage onto your opponent. Or you can use it as well with the Executioner and the Tornado. So yeah, this deck, it was able to take on Hog decks, Elite Barbarians, Royal Giant. I actually went 8-2, and then I was able to win the last match. And now, so I'm going to go ahead and get into the first replay. All right, here we go. So this was the first match, and I absolutely obliterated this guy. 3 crowns. This deck won't normally get you 3 crowns unless your opponent completely doesn't know what to do, and that's what happens here. But I'll go ahead and I'll just explain my thought process. So he started with the bowler. Anytime your opponent starts with a tank, you're going to want to counter with the Pekka. The Pekka is so good against the Golem, the Giant, the bowler, Giant Skeleton, anything tanky. And now he counter pushed on the opposite side with that baby dragon, and I ignored it. And my Pekka just completely wiped out his Electro Wizard, and then his Lumberjack, and then his Knight. So I'm at a huge elixir advantage. I put the balloon on top of this push, and as you can see, he can't do anything about it. There's nothing that he can do here. The Pekka is still going, the balloon is still going, and it's just a brutal push. So yeah, good game. And that was really awesome. That was a good replay. Just to show you the potential of this deck. Now, as you can see here, I was able to take on these Hog decks and all kinds of decks, no problem. The only problem that this deck can have is with an Inferno Tower. And but if you get your cycle correctly, you can actually defeat it. Alright, so I wanted to show you this deck specifically because not only is it a Hog deck, but it also had Sparky, which is definitely interesting. So I wanted to show you how to play this deck in case you go against a card like a Sparky. So I'm just kind of waiting here. I'm going to cycle with my Skeleton because I didn't have any of the cards that I wanted to start out, and since he dropped that Sparky on the left hand side, I just wanted to see what would happen if I rushed him with a balloon. Now he puts down the Ice Wizard, which slows down my balloon, but the balloon does get to the tower and gets a hit off, so that's really good. Now that Sparky finally made its way to my left hand tower, and I dropped the Pekka directly onto it. I defend the Hog on the right side with the cannon, and that's good. I have a big advantage right now. Now he's going to defend the Pekka pretty much. If you have a lone Pekka, they're probably going to be able to defend it. But I took down 3 of the 4 barbarians, so now I can start pushing towards the right side, and I don't have to worry about that lone barbarian. Alright, so we're just building up our elixir right here. And I misspoke earlier and called the Sparky Sparkly, so I may refer to him as Sparkly from now on. Or the trash can on wheels. Alright, so here I wasn't able to get the Pekka into this rotation, so that Sparkly was able to completely obliterate my Executioner But with the tornado and the balloon death damage, I was able to take down that ice wizard. The wizard was at low health, and I can just use that log to clear out the Sparky and the wizard. So that was a good, solid defense right there. And now this time I'm going to be able to start my push with the P.E.K.K.A. That's what you want to do. This replay is kind of different than a lot of my other replays in that I was using the balloon more often. A lot of times I don't even show that I have a balloon till maybe double elixir time, or I try to hold on to it as long as possible. Alright, so he had to hold on to his elixir there a little bit because he's trying to figure out how he's going to defend this. Now, as you can see, the P.E.K.K.A. Executioner combination is just crazy. He froze, so I put my balloon down, put a log down, and then I'm going to tornado everything. And there you have it. Got that tower really easily, and now all I have to do is play some solid defense and get this win. That Sparky is coming down, and of course you can always use your 1 elixir skeletons to stop that. So yeah, it's no problem, just defense now. 10 seconds left. No problem, there's no chance of me losing my tower. And there you have it. This deck is really good. I'm super excited that I came up with this deck, and I'm definitely going to be making an all-inclusive deck guide more for ladder play than for challenges and stuff like that. So here are my 2 defeats, and actually both of them were very close. In the game against the Elite Barbarians and the Inferno Tower, I took an extraordinary amount of Elite Barbarian damage at the beginning of the game, and I wasn't able to recover because I didn't start out with the right cards, and you know how that goes. Then in the second game, I would say the biggest weakness to this deck is the elixir pump, because you're not able to take down the pumps. But it's okay because most people aren't going to be running pumps. Alright, so now I want to show you this final replay, this final video of me getting my 9th win. Alright, so this is more of a, what you'd actually see this deck around, because it's got the Hog Rider, it's got Goblin Gang, Skeleton Army, and then Ice Wizard and other kinds of supporting cards. So this is actually a pretty good way to judge the strength of this deck. Alright, so that Hog Rider gets all the way over there, and then as you saw, I misplayed that log. Actually, you guys know how that goes. Sometimes a card slips on your finger and whatnot, so that actually puts me quite behind, and I would have rather already had the Executioner down, but it actually kind of worked out because he dropped the Goblin Gang directly into the Executioner, and now I have a pretty nice push going here. He's going to stop the P.E.K.K.A. with the Skarmy, and then he's going to distract with the Ice Wizard, which is alright, it's alright. But he drops the Elite Barbarians onto the left side, and as you can see, the P.E.K.K.A. it doesn't play around with those Elite Barbarians. They're done. And earlier also I was able to tornado the Hog to my main tower, to my King Tower, and activate it, and that helped as well. So there we go, tornadoing everything towards that tower, and I'm just gonna log that Skarmy. I'm just getting a feel for kind of his deck right now. I'm behind, but now I know everything that he has, so he's not really gonna be able to surprise me or anything, and now I know exactly what I want to do. And I'm going to, what am I gonna do? Saving up my elixir all the way. And I'm going to put my P.E.K.K.A. right there in front of the King Tower, and I'm going to distract with that cannon. As you can see, I'm just going to shut that whole thing down. And what's nice is whenever there's an Ice Wizard like that, slowing down your P.E.K.K.A., it gives you more time to build up elixir. So that's pretty cool. And so now I have more of an ideal push going on right here. And he fireballed. I love that, because now I'm going to put down my Loon. And I have my Tornado as well. I go ahead and put down the Tornado, and it pulls those Elite Barbarians away from the Executioner, allowing him to get some more hits. And the Loon got all the way to the tower there, and I got some big damage and took the lead. And now he's kind of realizing he doesn't have any way to get around my deck. It's just so strong defensively. And then he fireballs that low health cannon, and at that point I'm like, there's no way that you can come back from this. I believe he's gonna try to charge me on the right side with those elite barbarians, but the executioner tornado is so strong defensively. And then I'm gonna put down the cannon for that hog, and I have the executioner still on this left hand side, so he's gonna go join the Pekka. And just like that, he's pretty much done. Drop the loon, and everything is going according to plan. He's going to try to stop the loon, but it's just not going to happen. Oh wait, no, he did stop it. Yes, that's right. Yeah, he did stop it there. But as you can see, he had to use so much. I'm going to put the Pekka to defend against those elite barbarians, and then log the goblin gang. And now I am in a premium spot to just take the win on this one. Yeah, this deck is overpowered to say the least. Gonna tornado all of that, and this time the balloon is gonna get all the way to the tower, and that's a good game. I got the 9 wins, no problems there. So now we can go ahead and open up my my epic challenge chest, and we can go ahead and see what I got here. So the goblin hut, giants, and then royal giants. That's terrible. Don't like royal giants. And then the guards. So you guys know how it is. Sometimes you get cards you want from these, sometimes not. The best part about this challenge were the epic cards that we got for 3, 6, and 9 wins. I was able to get a few lightnings for my first 3 wins, which was nice. I almost had that up to level 5. Then I got the clone spell at the 6 wins, which I don't really use the clone spell, so that was just eh. And then I got 9 tornadoes for my final 9th win, which was really good because I'm using tornado right now. It's super strong. So guys, go try this deck. Let me know how it goes for you. It's super awesome. I'll be coming out with a guide on it later on. And for now, I'll see you guys around, and have a good one.